every time I turn a corner, there's a new, better view. Man. That was scary. That's stunning. This isn't a bad spot. So we're going to walk up Penang Hill today. I was going to get the train. You can get the train just from that building on the left there. However, sort of just around the corner, if you go to the left of the train station, there seems to be this little path which is a heritage path, which I think is a walk up there. I think it's mostly steps. Online it says it takes about 2 hours, so I thought I might as well do the walk while we're here, see how it goes. But yeah, obviously this building is a train station, so you can take the train up there as well. If I'm absolutely shattered at the top, then I'll probably be taking the train back down. It does look like a nice train, looks like a fun train. Just fancied a bit of a walk today, so we'll see how we get along. There we go. So we're literally right next to the train line there. You can see the train line there. This is very picturesque. I'm enjoying the walk already. See a train just got into the station just there. Might wait for a train. Oh, this is nice. I just took a taxi from Georgetown. Bit of a horrible morning, to be honest. Cracked my head on a low ceiling. Breakfast took a long time, and then it was quite a busy. It seemed like all the schools were finishing early today for some reason, so there was a ton of traffic. But yeah, already feeling more relaxed. Let's try and get a quick video of the train if we can, if it's leaving. There goes the train, racing to the top. It does appear to be mostly steps. I did read that online as well. Saying that, I hope this is the right way, because I seem to have got to a car park. So we're already getting some very scenic views of the city, and I'm already sweating buckets, so good and bad signs of things to come, I would imagine. Thankfully it looks like we're back on the Penang Heritage Walk. I lost the trail for a little bit there. This looks more promising. Sounds like the second train that's going to pass me. Definitely the way to go. Ooh. If you don't fancy the sweltering heat of a walk, that bird maybe jump. Where you going, buddy? I'm going this way too. Huh? It's nice being in the shade a little bit there. There's another really nice view of the city just down there. I don't know if you can see that on the wide angle. Oh man, that's a nice view. Look like people's houses around there as well. Oh. Yeah, I'm already struggling a bit in this heat. And the steps are pretty high, so not the easiest of walks, but especially in this heat, but I don't want to get caught out up there in the dark, so thought we'd better come anyway. But yeah, views like that are worth it. Path like seems to weave between the train bridge, which is nice as well. Oh man, never going to get to the top if I keep having to stop for views like that. That is stunning. I'm going to have to grab my camera as well, I think, quickly. Oh, there's every time I turn a corner there's a new, better view. Man, look at that. I might have to stop here and get a few pictures on my camera. I've got my other camera with me, so it seems like a waste. I've had to I've stopped 3 times already. I'm never going to get to the top if I keep stopping. But I reckon that this is going to be a great shot if the train's coming up here as well. That'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? So there we go again. Break number 5, and I've not even been walking 30 minutes yet. We're now ducking beneath tree vines, so getting more and more jungly as we climb, which means I definitely want to keep my eyes out on the path. I'm sure there's probably a few snakes and scorpions about up here. So far all I've seen are chickens. That doesn't mean there aren't any, it just means there definitely are chickens. Might better with that hat off, it's that hot. I'm in the shade, I suppose. Oh, I've got a bit of a steep section coming up, it looks like, as well. I have enjoyed a few pints of Guinness this trip, so maybe all this zone 2 cardio will repay my sort of debt, my health debt the Guinness has built up. So we've got to an older flight of steps here. Mosquitoes are biting my legs. I'm drenched in sweat already. My shoes are rubbing my heels, and I don't even think I'm halfway up yet, so the second half of this climb is going to be nice and fun, isn't it? I'm not sure if I'll make it to the top. There are these little sort of seated shelters every couple of 100 metres, which are a bit of a godsend, but God, the humidity and the and the incline are killing me off. I'm going to take a different approach and just try and go really slowly. Slow and steady, hopefully. I do remember a time when I don't think this would have posed too much of a challenge to me, but working from home, where I'm just on a computer 8 hours a day. The only cardio I really do is step master at the gym, and climbing these steps outside in the heat has made me realise how little doing 20 minutes of step master a day in an air-conditioned gym, it just doesn't really compare, you know. I definitely need to improve my cardiovascular output once I get back home, I think. I hope this is nearly halfway, and I hope there's a cafe just around this corner. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. God, I think it's the heat as well, man. Can't just be me this out of shape. That is some view. Oh man, it's a clear view of the bridge going over to the mainland there. That's stunning. But there doesn't seem to be a cafe, which is a little bit concerning. I got a few pictures there. What a view, man. What a view. That's stunning. Almost makes it all worthwhile. Decommissioned train there. I don't think you can get the train from this stop actually. I did read that online before we came, but you can't get on. So we've got two options. If there's a shop that sells water and a can of Coke, then I would be inclined to continue, but if not, we might have to just head back down because I'm nearly out of water and it's stunning up here. But I'm only halfway. So I could climb back down and then get the train up, I suppose. Or call it a day. Let's just see if there is a shop or anything. I don't think there is though. Don't look like it. It looks like a bathroom. That's it.
少说2小时。不吃啊，真的不吃啊，不吃，不吃啊，不吃啊，太远了。
味道味道。
That was scary. I hope I don't have to go back this way. Dogs, man. Back home I love them, but out in this part of the world, they shit me up. Oh, I don't need rabies. To be fair, I think they were just protecting the farm that's right next to the path. But they were scary. And there was one out on the path, but the one out seemed super chill, so I had a lot of angry ones behind the gate. So yeah, I decided to press on. There was something about stopping halfway up that, I don't know, seemed like kind of a waste. I'm running low on water though, which is a little bit concerning. I thought I was being smart wearing a long sleeve shirt in case it was sunny, but I think it's just making me hotter because I'm in the shade anyway. But hey yo, you live and you learn. There is another station coming up. Hopefully this one we can actually get on the train, or at least they have a shop there. That might be asking a bit much. So we're at Claremont station, but again, I don't think you can get on or off the train. I think it only stops at the bottom and the top. So getting on the train doesn't seem to be an option. And there's no corner shop again, so I'll just catch my breath and then we'll press on. 449.3 meters above sea level here. Not too bad. It doesn't sound that much when you consider when you think of it in meters here, but when you're climbing up, I used to be able to sprint 400 meters under, I think under a minute, but that was when I was running track, but I don't think I could now, and I definitely couldn't uphill. So there we go. Again, very scenic train line. Part of me does wish I'd taken the train and then walked down, but there's no glory in taking a train up the hill, is there? The glory's in walking up the hill, I think. Guess we're going to the top station. What do you think is this way? Hopefully. Getting more and more like a trail now, less and less like some steps. So yeah, that's good, I guess. I get more. Again, I'm wearing tennis shoes, if any of you saw my vlog from Pike Canyon. I guess I still haven't learnt my lesson. That time I had some walking shoes in my rucksack at the hotel. This time I didn't bother bringing them, so I guess these are my walking shoes really. Since other shoes I never seem to take, they're more just gym shoes. Oh, a little bit scrambly up here now. There we go. Unless I'm just walking on the wrong path or something. Probably the way to do this is to take the train to the top and walk down. I bet that might be quite a nice stroll, but it's a bit of a challenge getting up here. Well, I found it to be, you might not. I don't consider myself to be too out of shape, but then again, this hike is proving otherwise, so perhaps I am. Definitely earn a Guinness, I think, tonight, if I get everything done. Going back to Thailand tomorrow, so by train, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. But I probably won't be able to sleep in too late tomorrow. Definitely should have taken that train. You can't get on at any of these stops either. So I'm at another station, Viaduct Station. But again, just here for the aesthetics, it appears. Unless you can, I don't know if you can get off on the way down or something, maybe. Now, a quick look what's over here. Seems to be a toilet. There's the sink, might be able to give my face a quick splash. Unfortunately, still no 7-Eleven. That's what I really want. So finished the last of the water. Burnt all the bridges. Not the bridges, burnt all the boats. Hopefully there's a cafe at the top. I think the next station is the top station, so should be able to do it. It's very beautiful there, isn't it? The Viaduct Station, this one's called. Hopefully the views are worth it. See which way we should go. Yeah, I guess we won't. I guess it's this one then. That's not very clear. Hopefully this is the right one. Let's see. I have no idea. Let's just walk this way. It looks like it's this way. And hope there's a cafe at the top. Another bleeping train. Oh man, I don't know how far you can see that. Again, this lens is pretty wide angle lens. That's a nice view over there. You can really see mainland Malaysia. Really clearly see it from up here. Across the strait. has cooled down quite a bit, which is helpful. Pretty hot when I set off this morning. Well, this afternoon, yeah, not this morning. The new rule is don't pass by a bench or any sittable rock. But it's quite nice and cool here under the trees next to the sort of canal they built, so good place to rest up a little bit. Like a banana tree, but no bananas, unfortunately. So we can go to the Hickory or the upper station. Oh, apparently there is. I thought the next station was the lowest upper station, but apparently there's one more. The tunnel station or something. It's been a tricky walk, this one. I don't know if I'm just out of shape. I don't know what the Hickory is. Maybe it's a shop, maybe it's where I should go, but like a guard dog. Guard in the Hickory, so maybe we'll go to the top station. $350 meters to the next station apparently, which I think still is not the top, so not exactly what I wanted to here, but hey ho. It is pretty. Just long, hot and tiring. Have a sit down here. That other bench was covered in ants, but this one's seems to be a little bit better. We are on Summit Road apparently, which is promising. So I've had a few promising moments on this walk already, which didn't signal the end of a shop, which is what I would have loved to have seen earlier. I can't be that far now. I'll have a quick look on my phone, see where we are, if I've got any signal, and then press on. Must be near the top now. I couldn't rest there, there's tons of mosquitoes. Kept hovering around my legs, so I've already been bitten enough. When you're walking, they normally, well, that's a nice view. They don't seem to be able to quite get you quite as much, but as soon as you sit down, it's open. I'm gonna have to stop here, get a picture, that's beautiful. Those buildings look promising. bar 9 up here. That's nice view. I'm definitely going to be able to get a can of Coke up there, aren't I? We'd made it. Wasn't really what I was expecting up here, but nice, I guess. There's a cannon here. It's got to be British, hasn't it? There's a Hindu temple at the top. That's Shiva and his family. I guess this is pretty much the top. I don't know if you can see them, but there are a few monkeys sort of swinging about on those wires. That's more of it. Definitely the highlight of the trip, that. Some monkeys rummaging through the bin. It's pretty built up once we're at the top of the hill, actually. The walk's much nicer than the being at the top, to be honest. There's even a police station up here. Restaurants, market, golf buggies going up and down, Hindu temple, Muslim temple, train station, obviously. Probably be getting the train back down, saying that. More monkeys. Views are standing up here, but it's a little bit tricky to find somewhere to enjoy. And that's the train station though. There we go. This isn't a bad spot. There's a little bit of a skywalk here. Let's go and have a look at the skywalk. views are unbelievable up here. I think I might have seen the best of them though, so probably just go for a little bit of a stroll around, try and get a coffee, and then head back down. I'll be taking the train, so hopefully the last train's not for a little bit of time. It is already 5:30, so I won't leave it too late. But yeah, if I get down for 6, then I've got to get grabbed back into town. Feel sorry for the fella whose grab car I'm about to get in, because I'm a bit sweaty. I probably don't smell the freshest I've smelt. There's a train station. I see the skywalk. And up there there's like a few temples and a ton of sort of fellas selling massages and sort of them cartoon sketches. If you're here for the nature, peace and quiet, definitely recommend the walk, because once you get off the train at the top, it is, a bit touristy. It's still very nice, and you can just walk a little bit down, and like I've only walked a few 200 meters, and it's much quieter, empty view spots. So definitely worth a trip up if you're in Penang. It's probably one of my favourite things I've done here. There we go, Penang Hill. That's some stunning views up there. It's mad how clear you can see like the mainland Malaysia as well from up here. And views of the island. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, there's like that second island there. The grab driver yesterday told me that used to be a place where, it was a place where they put people with elephantitis, and then it was a prison island, and then a hotel opened up on it, but the hotel closed because of COVID. So I think it's just an empty island again now. Maybe a hotel can open up again. There's tons of manufacturing going on in Penang as well. I didn't realise. Loads of like microchips and that. It's funny how microchips always seem to be produced on islands. I wonder if they need a lot of water or something. This place looks like it does coffee. I'll go and have a look. Apparently there's a gallery down here or something. Oh, nice. I'll have a little bit of a walk down here. I'm not walking all the way back down again, I'll bleed now. I'm getting the train. You see this view, and then we'll head back up to the train station, I think. I'm shattered. And it's almost 6, so probably a good time to be heading back. I do like these quieter views though. Stunning, isn't it? So yeah, Penang Hill. Like I said, if you fancy seeing the nature, ants. Oh, there's loads of ants down here. I'm going to have to walk back, I think. Not a great place to be stood still. Definitely go for the hike if you're feeling up to it. It's not terribly easy, especially if you're not really acclimatized to this heat, which I thought I kind of was, but took it out with me today. Give it a few hours and bring a couple of bottles of water. You'll probably be alright, but yeah, it is more of a challenge than I was expecting. But you can always get the train, and the train station is just up there, and have a stroll about at the top, maybe walk down or walk down partially and enjoy some of the views. Yeah, it's pretty stunning up here. It was a bit of a struggle getting here too. But yeah, let's take a couple more pictures up here and then go and figure out the train back down.